What's good? I'm Kasim. It's Just Sneakers, back with another review. And today we got the 990 V2 version 2. Now these are the second release in the version series, following a 990 V1 commemorating the 40th anniversary. Originally dropped in '98, and these are back true to form for the most part. This pair released mid-July, and I was able to hit on raffles. I don't think the release was too crazy, and if you wanted to get your hands on a pair, you should have been able to. Let's get into these details. Let's start off with the box. This pair came in the black box with a few accessories. Well, one accessory. Came with this dust bag right here. Velvet suede. On the bag, it has 4 different New Balance, and I'm guessing that's all the pairs that's gonna drop. 82, 98, 2012, 16, good years. Shoelace, of course. Now let's get into these details. And the first thing you notice is gray. And hey, when you think of New Balance, you mainly think of gray. They pretty much perfected gray at this point. It's like the color that they're known for. And this pair is a good gray pair. Take a look at the toe. That gray suede on the whole forefront. The toe box is a lighter gray mesh, which is pretty breathable. We have a dark gray suede overlays right here. This sneaker is a combination of different shades of gray and red accents. That's pretty much what the shoe is. We have a 3M hit on the front of the eyelet. Sides of the eyelet are the suede, the main color suede of the whole shoe. The tongue is a suede as well. It's a dark gray. New Balance, made in the USA. Shoelace, I got the red shoelace in just because that's what I was feeling at the time. I threw the dark gray shoelace in the other pair, just to see how it looks, so you get a glimpse of what you're feeling. Also comes with white shoelace, but I wasn't really feeling white at the time. Move over to the side of the shoe. You get the V2 in all its glory. It has a good profile. Pretty sleek and a narrow kind of profile as well. Mostly that gray suede. The New Balance logo, which is a 3M material. We have some mesh popping out. And of course, the obvious red tab version 2, which is popping out. You also see some of the dark gray as well from the front and the mesh. Go to the back of the shoe. You have the USA stitched in, 3M, suede back, plastic tab, dark gray on the heel tab. Inside of the shoe, not too much difference with the outside of the shoe. That same flavor. Take a look at the insole. Gray. That's 990 V2. Clock tower, I believe that's Boston. I'll just get a look at the midsole. Classic 990 V2 midsole. Back of the midsole, we have this air bubble like absorb unit. It pops out nice too. Inside, same as the outside. Got that arch right there, absorb sole. Outsole, pretty plain. New Balance, black, a navy. Now for sizing on these, I went true to size, which I usually go for with New Balances, especially 990 series. To give you a point of reference, I'm a size 9 in Jordan 1s, most Nikes, Air Force 1s, and 80s basketball sneakers in general, I have sized down. And some New Balances I have sized down. But the 990s, I prefer to keep it true to size for the most part. Mainly because I prefer some breathing room. As far as comfort goes, these are very comfortable. And that's why I suggest the true to size, because New Balance, to me, it's about comfort, being comfortable. It's the reason why you see senior citizens rocking them. It's because they're comfortable. far as resale on these, they're pretty modest. You know, it's not too much over retail. Shouldn't be. You know, if you're into these, you should be able to get them. At least for now. They might shoot up later in the future, which they probably will. That's the trend of everything, but you should be good for now. Now for my thoughts on these, I'm rocking with them. I think they dope. You know, it's not much you can say about it. It's a great New Balance. You know, they have thousands upon thousands of gray New Balance. This was right up my alley. And it's a good shade of gray. And it has a few different shades of gray, and it fits well. And it's also not just a plain gray New Balance. It has, you know, the red tab. You know, some people don't like it, but I think it gives it character. It does look like the Levi's tab, yes. But it's what it is. Pops with the shoelace. If you choose to go with the red shoelace, I'm rocking with the red shoelace. And it has the red hints on it, which ultimately makes it stand out from just your average gray New Balance. Now, you know, these compared to the 990s, I like those. I tried to get those, but, you know, I failed. I caught an L on those, and I wasn't really willing to pay the resale price. So I just waited till these came out, and I ended up pay the retail price, and I'm good with it. But I do fuck with those, and if I could get them at a good price, something real close to retail, I will pick them up. Now, this is my first pair of 990 V2s, and honestly, I'm satisfied, man. I wasn't that big of a fan of the midsole at first. It took me a while to get into the midsole. I wasn't feeling it for a while, but this pair, I wanted a great pair of New Balance. Because like I said, I just feel like you should just have a pair. Well, if you're into kicks, and if you're into New Balance especially, because you don't have to do nothing. You could just wear one pair of sneakers every day. You know, it doesn't matter. It's just sneakers. But for somebody who's into kicks and into New Balance, you should definitely have a staple gray New Balance, at least one, you know, maybe more than a couple. Now let's jump into some on-feet looks. But what do y'all think, man? Did any of y'all rock with these? Any of y'all get the 990 V1s? Or just let me know what your favorite gray New Balances are. Or you tend to stay away and you just cop, you know, collabs and eccentric colors. But you already know, I'm Kasim. It's just sneakers.